Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so it's a new day. It's not too bad outside. It's a little moist, but the only crappy part is you're gonna have to listen to the lawnmower because the lawn guy's here doing the business. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try and get this headlight stuff all figured out. There's some mystery involved. I'm not really sure what goes where or what does what. So I'm just gonna try and get them in and get them fixed. Not really sure what the situation is there. Is that a spring? Yeah. Okay, that's probably better, something like that. But anyways, I was hoping that was going to fall out in my hand, and then I wouldn't have one to compare to the other. And luckily it did. Now I can just try and figure it out. These buckets are in fair to moderate shape. I'm just going to clean them up a little bit and spritz them with a little stuff. Let me move this thing over here so you can see what I'm trying to get accomplished. Let's all right, perfect. Of course, we're going to use our Krylon rust converting black primer, which is more just an acid than anything else. And remember, you don't want to breathe this stuff. We'll do these buckets too, and our fingers, because why not? I'll hook the springs up, get those in there, and be right back. All right, guys, so I've got a few tools: Phillips screwdriver, needle beaks, and some corrosion X. Corrosion X is something that I kind of got to liking in aviation. One of the mechanics who used to work on my airplane back when I had one used to refer to it all the time, and so I ordered some. I was like, oh, what is this Corrosion X that he speaks of? And so I ordered some, and I like it, so I use it. Now, you guys already know I'm a big fan of these blue Scott towels, so I grabbed a couple of those as well. Me and Adam is a good friend of mine, and we fly together, and we're flying together this month at work. So he came down, hang out for a couple days before we head out for work. And me and Adam picked up all the tools this morning from a couple jobs that I had not cleaned up after. And so we walked around. We got the tools picked up and put away, and so that's good. Saves a bunch of work later. I'm just going to spray these bolts down with this Corrosion X, and then I'll work them in and out a little bit where they're working good. Now see, this one works good. It looks like that adjuster might be broken, and it doesn't surprise me, you know, because, well, these trucks are old. They're all broken a little bit. They're just it's really strange, you know, that you just use a piece of plastic and then they just pop right pop rivet them in the bucket. So it looks like these buckets are the same left to right. So again, we're just gonna slide that in. There's a receiver groove on the adjuster, so you just slide those in, and then there's a spring down here, and the spring hooks onto the chrome ring. And then we're going to need some screws that'll go in there. I'd probably better find those first. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to take this unit, come up through there. We'll hook those on the screws. Little receiver groove. Perfect little receiver groove. It seems like the 3 popper is the dim, because the dim also has a bright. So it seems like the 3 popper is a low and high beam, and the 2 popper is just a high beam. Yeah, so that's the way we're going to do it. This one goes on the outside, and this one goes on the inside. Now, worst case scenario is I plug these in, and we turn it on, and we got to switch them around. So I'm just going to set this one in there, and see how it goes. I'm also going to use a little corrosion X on this plug. It's I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but it's what I did. So and you guys all know that my strong suit is electrical. Not. So yeah, there's that. Oh, this one's broke off. It's supposed to go in that hole right there like that. And this one's supposed to go right here like that. And then you're supposed to take this and you're supposed to put it up on there like that. And turn it in there like that. And then what I'll do is I'll have Adam put that new little screw. Stick it on there. You hold it still and let me put it in. All right, perfect. There's like 12 flies on the ram, maybe even more. There's a bunch on the front. I don't understand where all the flies are coming from. It's a plague. It's a plague of flies. So we're gonna set this in. Oops, we're gonna put this in first, like I said I was going to. But this time I'm really gonna do it. And then I'm gonna set these in the bolt heads. And we'll take this headlight and we'll put it right side up. Plug the old connector on. Put this in the groove where it goes, and get this aluminum ring up there like that. See? And then rotate that ring into place. And then Adam's going to go ahead and put one of those rusty screws on here. And we're going to shake it in the hole. Shake and bake. That adjuster is busted. Now I have a workaround, but I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna take a zip tie, because it's a plastic nut, right? And that plastic nut is riveted into the bucket. So when you over tighten it, it cracks that plastic nut, right? So when you tighten it up, it just pulls it out. If I put a zip tie around that plastic nut, it'll hold those threads. So I'm gonna try to take this all the way out enough to put a zip tie in there. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a black plastic nut, and I'm gonna go around that thing with this unit. Oops, I got a phone call. Who's calling me this early in the morning? Jessica Pretty. Hello? Okay, I'm coming in. All right, love you, bye. Okay, she made breakfast, so now we have to go and eat it. Yeah, but she already made it for you, so you got to tie. So, I'm trying to get this zip tie around that plastic nut, and then we'll pull it tight. I made it easier for sure. I don't know if that'll hold or not. I probably should just get a new one. But it looks like it's gonna work. We'll have to see, but I think it worked. All right. All right, guys, so we're back with some new headlight bulbs. The best part about it is that now the sun it's high noon, so the sun is blistering my scalp, and it's hot as hell out. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one. So we're gonna take this back apart that we just put together, and take it all the way back apart and put new bulbs in, and then we're gonna test them prior to putting it back together, and we'll see how that goes. Is it on?
They're both on.
Nice. And now?
Now they're all, I don't know.
Those two. Oh, this one works. It's just dim. Okay, so these both work. I don't understand why that one's turned, but you know, it's fine. It's okay. Nothing crazy. All right, so what we figured out was that one don't have one. What we figured out was we pressurized the cooler and it doesn't leak. So we're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on. Oh boy, that one's not doing nothing. That one's not doing nothing. That one's not doing nothing. Those are going to be tough to do, but that one's not doing nothing. So a lot of them are not doing nothing, in case you wondered. Did I put that wrench away? 7/16 wrench. Right hand little drawers, second one down. So we can't put the surround back on because I don't have any of those slide bolts, but these are all drilled and ready to go, so that piece can go back on when it's ready. I'm gonna take this off and clean underneath it like I did here, put a little primer on it. But I want to get the AC lines hooked back up and then vacuum down the system and check the lines for leaks. And I'm not going to do that right now because it needs some new lines. I see the evaporator is missing, or it's there, but it's unhooked from the rear. So I want to get a new one of those, get some new lines, get a line kit probably, and then suck this thing down, add some oil, and pressurize it, and see what happens. But for right now, this doesn't look too bad. I'm going to tighten up this one. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm not doing anything good. That's for sure. Okay, now I'll do some good. You watch that. You know, I'm not 100% sure I'm enjoying that, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So now what I was thinking was, this is screws. This screws the front end to there, and I think it's necessary. This is supposed to be screwed to here, but that's broke off. So we'll have to make a new one for that. But I think I want to do this one. So let me see, I think those are 1/4-20s. That's just shade under 1/4. So we'll open it up with this fancy bit right here. And then these will probably pull right through, because the guy who fixed those holes used Bondo, you know, because he's an idiot. So let me go get a couple of 1/4-20s and some nuts. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so there it is. It's as far as I can go while I'm home this time. Fenders on, new headlight bulbs, lubed up all the adjusters. It's going to need new buckets. There's no way around it. So I'm gonna get them coming, and we'll put those on probably after we paint it. But aside from the rest of the grill surround, the condenser's back in. It's almost back where it was. It's a little bit whopper jawed, just a little. Not really sure. Not really sure why, but it's just a little bit off. But it doesn't look horrible. We're gonna, tonight when it gets a little darker, we'll have the garage door down, we'll pull the truck in square, and then we'll make the adjustment on the headlights where they should be. They're gonna be a little high for now. This is most likely going to be the color that Trisha becomes. It'll be this red with a metallic black and metallic silver stripe, and of course it'll be base coat, clear coat, so you won't be able to feel any of it. Not sure when that'll get done. Probably over the winter. But I also have to the bumper's tweaked a little bit. I need to untweak the bumper. I've got to rebuild that cold air intake and put in here. And when I get home, I'll vacuum the system down, see if I get it charged up, get the AC working. But thanks for coming by. Really appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Watch this video here. Subscribe links over here. This is one of my favorites. And don't forget that little bell icon down there. And thanks for coming.